everybody, Cody Meyer here. Just finished up the sixth stop of the 2017 FLW Tour season on the upper Mississippi, the Mississippi River. We fished pools 7, 8, and 9. Massive body of water. It was my first time being there. So it was overwhelming, to say the least, in practice and during the tournament. But really fun. I had 37 pounds, 4 ounces for 3 days. Finished 19th place. So, you know, again, another great tournament, another top 20. Really, you know, is catapulting me back up in the points to make the Forest Wood Cup at the end of the year. Couple key baits for me this week were this here. You know, for one, there was pre-spawn. There was a lot of spawning fish and post-spawn fish. The first day I fished a local community hole. There was a ton of grass. I really relied on my Strike King glasses to see some of those sight fish, but more importantly, see some of those grass, the holes in the grass. So when I was going down, I would be slowly pitching around. I'd see a hole in the grass. More than likely, there was going to be a bed fish in there, and so that's what I was doing and catching a lot of fish doing that. Throwing the Strike King Rage Bug, you know, again, cannot say enough great things about this bait. It is by far one of my favorite flipping baits, if not my favorite flipping bait. But I also flipped a Strike King Menace. That's a smaller, more compact bait. I was just kind of mixing up between both of those, you know, natural colors, green pumpkin, black and blue when, you know, there's cloud cover and some rain when it came in. Same setup, 7 foot 6 inch Tatula Elite flipping rod. You know, this is a rod Ish Monroe designed. 7.3 Daiwa Tatula SV reel here with a 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu. Deadly combination, extremely light, and it's perfect for flipping. As far as the Rage Bug, I was rigging that with a 1/2 ounce tour grade tungsten weight here. You know, I was pegging the weight with the 4/0 jungle flipping hook. The Menace, I was doing the same thing, but it's going with a 3/8 ounce and a 3/0. So again, I was pitching those holes, catching a lot of fish. Also, in the same areas, I was throwing a frog, and in the Black River, when I came back up by the ramp, I was skipping a frog way up under trees. Strike King Sexy Frog. I love this frog. It's super soft. You get a really good hookup ratio. I was throwing on 50-pound Strike King Smackdown braid. Awesome braid. 7'4" Daiwa Tatula Elite rod. 7.3 Tatula SV reel. You know, again, you could skip that frog way under there, and you can get out a lot of fish that you normally couldn't catch. On day 2 and 3, you know, in the morning, I elected to go down to pool 9. I went down to the very bottom, 60-mile run each way. So a long ways, but I had a couple areas where I was cranking some riprap, and I felt like my day 1 fish really kind of dried up. There was no more sight fish because it was a community hole. So the riprap down there, it was all current related. You know, they're on the main channel. I was throwing a Strike King 2.5. I threw a 1.5 also a little bit, but mostly the 2.5 in a variety of colors. I was putting owner stinger hooks on there, number 2 and number 4. So a couple bigger hooks, and I was throwing that, believe it or not, on 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu. I like a bigger line when I'm throwing a square bill, just because it keeps the bait up in the water column a little bit more, and you're making heavy contact with rocks. As far as the reel and the rod, I was throwing a 6.3 gear ratio Daiwa Tatula SV. I think that's perfect gear ratio for that. And this rod, I was throwing the 7-foot Tatula Elite cranking rod by Takahiro Mori. This is an unbelievable crankbait rod. You know, I lost maybe 1 or 2 fish and caught 30 or 40 a day cranking. So this rod was designed for this, and like I said, had a blast doing it. I cannot wait to go back there, but like I said, finished up 19th, really good points. 1 event left to go. We're in really good shape to make the Forest Wood Cup, so can't wait to get to Potomac River.